I'm here with my great friend, Chris Cuomo. Chris, I love your show, Cuomo Prime Time. And I would like you to talk to my viewers right now. And I want to talk about a concept that I use in my coaching, and I want to get your views on it. Sometimes I think people forget it's showtime. And as a leader, the greatest leaders I've ever met, they don't whine, they don't complain, they don't do poor me, my foot hurts last week. And when I hear a leader, especially at the CEO level, whining or complaining, I go, poor me, whine, whine, whine. I say, have you ever been to a Broadway play? Then I say, that kid out there, did you ever hear him say, my foot hurts? I have a headache. My aunt died last week. It's showtime. Well, I would say you're making about 1,000 times what that kid is making. That kid can go out there night after night after night after night. Guess what? So can you. Well, you know what? You're out there day after day after day after day, and my guess is some days you do have a headache. Some days your foot might hurt, and maybe your aunt died last week. How do you keep that attitude of it's showtime?
It's about the job.
Okay,
That's the key.
Okay.
It's about the job. You have a role, you have a responsibility, and it's always bigger than you. No matter what organization you're working with, you have to have just, unless you're a one-man show, to use your analogy, there's so many people who are relying on you doing what you need to do. So you have to divorce yourself from what baggage you're carrying in that moment and surrender to your cause. The red light goes on literally for me, and it's no longer about those things while I may be dealing with them. But right now, in this moment where I am present, I have to be about the responsibility to the job. This becomes acutely important when you're in live breaking coverage. Okay. There's something terrible going on. You're in the midst of it. Everything in you is telling you to process it personally. Mm-hmm. The death, the destruction, the pain, the emotion. But it's not about me. It's about the victims, the survivors, who was lost and why. So in the moment when the red light goes on, you have to remember your responsibility to your devotion to that thing that is bigger than you, your company, your show, your team. And when the red light goes on, that's what you're about. That's who you are. When the red light goes off, you process like anybody else.
Yeah. I love that. And if you don't mind, I'm going to steal this in my coaching.
Please.
Because what I love about it is that phrase, when the red light goes on. And if you're in a leadership role, anytime you're around those people you're leading, the red light's on. The red light's on. So that is such a positive and healthy way to look at life. So thank you.
Thank you.